Welcome to FBG's News, and this is the latest things we know about Farming Simulator 22. Right, so now we have new ground working tools and textures. Right, we have new feature, the mulching. The mulching, the revolution of domestic gardening through questionable overuse of bark chips. But backyards and home improvement are not what we're talking about here. Although the science is basically the same, mulching improves the soil and therefore the yield. In Farming Simulator 22, we use a mulcher attached to our tractor to cut and apply fresh grass to the surface of the soil when cultivating a grape or olive orchard, for example. After harvesting your crops, you can also mulch the stubble left on the field to improve the yield. And because it's still important to many, you also mulch to guarantee the visual appeal of your grape and olive orchards. As mulching makes everything on your vineyard look nice and clean too, how wonderful. Also, there are bigger types of mulchers in the forestry section. They even mulch bushes and tree stumps. Almost nothing will get in the way of mulching if you apply the correct machinery. Right, we also have stone picking. Leaving the wonderful world of mulching, there's a hard reality lying dormant in the ground: stones. When cultivating or ploughing, stones can turn up on your field. Depending on what kind of cultivator you are using, the size of the stones varies. Using a subsoiler, you will dig up some larger rocks compared to your shallow groundwork. Your soil lies in chaos now. Oh no, but what now? When collecting stones with your stone picker, you can even make some additional money by selling them to the debris crusher. Get your revenge on those soil invaders and even get paid for it. Before you begin to sow your crops now, you should take care of the stones one way or another. You can also turn stones off if you like. Leaving them on the field will damage your machines. Not only that, your problem will get worse. More and bigger stones will turn up. If you don't like to collect them, there's another method to get rid of them, at least the smaller ones. Here comes another ground working mechanic into play that ties into stones. Yes, stones are the gift that keeps on giving. Soil rolling. If you picked large rocks out of the ground, you need to collect them. With smaller stones turning up after cultivating or ploughing, you can also use this spectacular looking agricultural tool called a roller and simply press them into the ground again. Yes, just roll over them. They had it coming, threatening the well-being of your expensive machines. Rollers are not just a tool to conceal the rocky consequences of cultivating or ploughing, though. After sowing your crops, you gain additional yield bonus when rolling over, flattening and compressing the seed bed. Considering the type of crop and field size, we're talking about a considerable amount of money. There's also incentive to get your roll on when you're a grassland enthusiast. Also, rolling around on your meadows grants you a fertilizing stage. Mind that rolling over your grass sets it back to the first growth stage, so you should roll over the grass when it's freshly cut and mowed. Ground textures. We revised basically all ground textures for Farming Simulator 22. You'll notice more visual diversity, and when playing with some friends invited to your farm, even via crossplay, you'll definitely notice if those slackers haven't rolled the seedbed, as the texture looks different from one where it's not. Don't let them get away with lowering your yield. Above, you see just some examples of new ground textures in the game. And don't forget to pre-order your game to get your pre-order bonus. Farming Simulator 22 will release on November the 22nd for PC, Mac, PS5, Xbox Series X, S, and PS4, Xbox One, and Stadia. Pre-order now to receive the Class X Xeron Saddle Track Pack for free. Also available now, the 1-year Season Pass. Get new content for Farming Simulator 22 and save money on top of the price advantage of the Season Pass. Compared to buying the content separately, you'll save even more money by pre-ordering.